and welcome to GCU Reviews.
Hey guys, it's Dee.
And I'm Danielle.
And welcome to our new restaurant review.
GCU Restaurant Review.
Yes, ma'am. So today we are doing Mariscos.
Yes, we're doing Mariscos. And they are a Mexican seafood place.
Yeah.
Like fusion. I'll say fusion because they had a few items that weren't just Mexican or seafood.
Yeah. I mean, they had pasta and all kind of stuff.
Yes.
So yeah, just to go down the list, they had mussels and oysters, pasta, tacos, boils, baby.
Yes. They pretty much had it
It was
all.
a variety of stuff.
A variety of stuff. You could get anything from something fancy to something real basic. They had Alfredo. They had tacos. It had a little bit of everything for really anybody.
So what I thought is I picked a Mexican restaurant. But not quite so. So it was just a Mexican seafood place.
Yeah, Mexican seafood, which I've never been to a Mexican seafood place before. I've been to different Mexican restaurants and they had, shrimp tacos and stuff like that.
And different seafood places where,
but not together. Which makes sense because, there's a lot of coastal areas and places where
they off the Pacific too. They know how to do seafood.
Exactly.
Anyway.
It should be more. But that being said, we'll go
I
ahead.
I
digress. Exactly. We'll go ahead and start with the atmosphere. What did you think about that?
It was packed. It was real busy. We went Saturday, and so around lunchtime. So it was busy in and out.
Yeah.
It was a lot of people,
and people spent time there.
Yeah,
there was some people that when we got there, they were there, and they still had left by the time we left.
Right. So it was a nice chill place.
Mm-hmm.
I could have. I'm a sit and eat or drinker for a minute.
Oh, yes.
So when I go, I already tell them I'm going to be here for a minute.
I'm going to be here for a while.
That's just how I eat. I'm going to eat slow and I'm going to enjoy the atmosphere.
Prepare to be sick of me.
Yeah. Well, not really. But I'm going to hang out and people watch. That's what I'm going to do.
That too, which was also good for that.
Right.
I really liked it. It just seemed like it wasn't too fussy or anything like that. Just a lot of tables and it's a small space, but they pack people in there.
Yeah.
Like you can get a good amount of people in there. Yeah. And it just felt like a place where people come regularly.
It wasn't crowded.
Mm-hmm.
I accidentally hit the lady behind me. Yeah. But it wasn't crowded. But, we was still kind of spread out. But it was good. I liked the atmosphere. It was cool.
I liked it
So
too.
We started off with the flight.
Yes, the michelada flight.
The michelada flight. I had it with Dos Equis. And so, is it like tomato juice?
I think, yes.
With beer?
Yes, with beer.
And then with the flavors in it. So we had mango and the...
tamarind. And then also...
the shrimp and beef jerky. And like that one. And that's just not because it wasn't good. I just felt like I was drinking meat juice.
Meat juice? It had a very smoky
If you
flavor.
know me, I got textures and problems with different things. Okay?
Yeah, it was like it was a smoky, meaty flavor. And it had a few shrimp hanging off the side and a big piece of, it felt like homemade jerky.
It was homemade jerky. It had to be because it was real thin and but it was
it was
nice.
like they just took some steak and dehydrated it.
Wasn't that salty?
No.
But it seemed like they made it in-house or somebody made it. Somebody's mama made it.
And then they had the one with the mango, which I love mango, and had a piece of mango in it. All the glasses were rimmed with tahini. Mm-hmm. And then the tamarind one had a straw with a piece of tamarind candy wrapped around it.
Mm-hmm. That's the one I drank.
Yes, and I drank the mango one. I drank all of that one. It was really good. And then the other drink was the muchacha barata.
Hey.
Baracha. Baracha.
It was a creamy drink.
It was, and it had rum chata and rum. It tasted like Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't even taste
mixed
the
with
alcohol.
a pina colada. That's kind of what I felt. It was the rum chata pina colada.
It was good.
Pretty much.
It was really good. It went down very quickly.
That was a dangerous drink.
Real easy. Very quickly. Yeah.
So
we got appetizers.
We got the appetizers. We got the shrimp ceviche.
So the reason why she's laughing is because our executive producer, T. Gasson, comes with us to tape and film the reviews. And he was like, so is the shrimp cooked? And we're like, yeah, it's cooked. And he's like,
that ain't real.
That's not real ceviche.
But I cannot eat uncooked fish.
She cannot do it. So we're not about to put her through troubles.
Because he feels some kind of way. So
he still feels some kind of way.
Today. Even today. So yeah, I have to have cooked fish and seafood. I have to, or otherwise I'll be sick and I wouldn't be here.
She would be here, and it was delicious. It had It was very fresh. It was cucumbers and it had onions in it, and it had there was 2 sauces. We asked for 2 different sauces. They'll usually mix it because they have a variety of sauces that you can have with it, but we had them put it on the side so we could try different ones. Mm-hmm. We had the mango habanero and we had the green chile. And both were very good for their in their own ways. And they brought out some of the most beautiful tostadas that I've had in a while. They were like the perfect thickness,
homemade,
very crunchy, and they held up well.
They still crunchy.
And
I put them in the refrigerator.
And they still crunchy.
OMG,
they still crunchy. You know how we like crunch. If y'all watch any of our popcorn reviews, y'all know we are fans of the crunch. Fans of the crunch.
I like to hear some of my food.
So yeah, the ceviche was a hit like that. Then we also had the cheesy mussels. Now I had never had mussels before because I'm not a big seafood girl. I love shrimp though. I love shrimp.
I mean, I get it.
I'm not huge on like crab legs and lobster and stuff like that.
That's because she's from Wisconsin. She all about cheese. We had the mussels, which were really, really good.
And this was best of both worlds. It had cheese on it.
Oh, yes, it did.
Yes.
And it wasn't bad.
No, it had like a garlic butter sauce. And then cheese on top of the mussels, and they broiled it. And it was very good. I enjoyed that very much. So that was a good
she's
first
had
time for me.
mussels.
I've now had mussels. And then I've also now have had crawfish because I've never had crawfish before either. Because one of the entree items we got was a seafood boil.
Yep.
And it had clams, mussels, crawfish, crab legs, shrimp,
potatoes,
corn, and like the sauce wasn't like transparent. You know, you go some places and the sauce you can see through it.
That's because they use a lot of butter and stuff.
No,
these were seasoned.
This one was murky like a swamp.
It was seasoned.
Seasoned.
Yeah. The crawfish that she had wasn't the best crawfish that they could be. So I don't want you to be disappointed.
I'm not. I'm always willing to try something at least twice.
Okay. So, but they could be better. Yeah.
So I'm willing to try it again with like something that's where the flavors are more soaked into it. So it wasn't like. It wasn't gross, but also wasn't like, oh yeah, I would love to try this again, like the mussels.
So the thing about them, they cooking everything fresh.
Yeah.
So the boils, they're cooking it right, so it doesn't give them time for the sauce to seep in.
That makes sense.
Just to give her a little background. We're gonna try some crawfish again.
We're gonna do it again.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I got the San Pedro shrimp tray, and that came with shrimp that was peeled and cooked. Potatoes, corn. What else? I have a sausage.
Oh, the sausage.
Yeah, it had sausage in it, and it came with 2 pieces of garlic bread.
That was some Hillshire. That was I know Hillshire sausage when I tasted it. That's what. Not dissing it, but that's the sausage my mama cooked.
It was
back in the day, so I know what it was. It was Hillshire.
It's okay. It was Hillshire.
Yes,
it was. But it had onions and peppers in it too.
Oh yeah.
And the sauce was like a garlicky. It wasn't super spicy, but it was very good. It was a very good sauce, similar to what was in the shrimp boil. And then you got.
I had the
langostinos. That's what
I'll leave the words to her. So yeah, it was whole shrimp, cut in half. It was
like they broiled
it was kind of broiled. I don't know. It was a little crispy. Some of it was. So, and then it had rice with onions. It had like the cucumber salad around it. So the onions, cucumber,
yes.
and tomatoes all around it. And that sauce was so good.
Yeah, the sauce was a tomatoey, tangy type sauce. It was not what I was expecting at all. But it was a very fresh tasting sauce. I liked it a lot.
It wasn't spicy, so I put the hot sauce on it.
Yeah, she had a lot of hot sauce to it. But no, so I did some research, right?
Okay.
A little bit of research. And I found out that langostinos is not, some places you go, they'll call it lobster. They'll say it's like baby lobster. And then some places they'll say it's prawns. And langostino is like actually the Spanish word for prawn. So it really depends on where you go, what they see it as.
Well, I think they were prawns.
Well, they're actually
they were supposed to be.
They're a crustacean. And that's separate. Like true langostinos is a crustacean that's just separate. I don't
like the word crustacean.
Well, they're all crustaceans because they have the shell.
I understand.
I just don't like the word. She said that's enough of the research today. The more you know. The more you know.
The less you want to know.
The less you want to know. That's it right there.
Y'all need to know everything. Okay.
No,
it was good.
It was good. So basically, to sum it up, I enjoyed the experience there. I got stupid full. I ate my leftovers a little bit later on that night, and it was good then too. Had a great time with it.
I did. I enjoyed it. I didn't get to eat my leftovers. I was trying to give it to my mama. She was like, because I threw it all in a box. So she was like, looks good. she wasn't. Like, she wanted no, ma'am. Presentation. Yeah. Presentation was lacking for her. Yeah. Because yours came with rice, so the rice probably got mixed up in it too. I tried to separate it. Yeah. But anyway, she didn't want it.
She didn't want it.
But yeah. I enjoyed myself. So I'm going to give it a hot. Even though it wasn't a Mexican place, but it was a Mexican seafood place. Which
it was, yeah.
You combine two of my faves. Because I can eat both every day.
And this is now what I understand to be two new faves for me.
Yes.
Because it's a lot of places that I go to for shrimp boils and stuff like that, and it's just bland.
We just gonna have to get her into seafood more.
Yeah, because I don't like crab legs, but I can eat crab cakes. It's so weird. I don't know. Anyway,
we'll figure that out for her.
So we're gonna help the baby.
We gotta get the crab out, girl.
We're gonna help the baby.
We help the baby.
I don't want to fight my food.
You ain't gotta fight it. It'll surrender.
You just gotta know. You just gotta know what to do.
It'll surrender.
You gotta know what to do.
It ain't got nothing else to do. Crack. So we're gonna y'all go check it out.
Go check it out. Make sure
it's in Olathe.
Yes,
but it was worth the drive.
It was worth the drive. Specifically for the way that they do it. Yeah. And I mean, I want to try other places. I haven't really heard of any other places, but I like to try some other places just to see. So definitely check it out. Let them know that we sent you and that we had a great time and a great experience. Make sure that you like, you comment, tell us your experience, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Bye. And welcome to GCU Reviews.